This past weekend, there was a bunch of regional Pokemon tournaments that went down, and I've been looking for a brand new deck to play because the decks I currently play aren't as competitive as they used to be. That's where this comes in. This deck box right here holds the same 60 cards that Ian Robb used to win the Indianapolis Pokemon TCG Masters level regionals tournament. I've been testing the deck online and I've had a great time with it. I even got on a 15 win streak, which is absolutely nuts. So we're going to play this deck today in my local tournament at Manta Trading, and I'm excited. That said, if you guys haven't seen my other tournament vlogs, I'll leave the playlist link down below if you guys want to binge watch those right after. You also might be wondering about my Deadpool Pikachu sticker right here. Well, I actually went to an anime convention earlier this year and I picked up a bunch of stickers. I haven't even posted the video yet with the anime convention, but check it out. We got a Venom Gengar, Pikachu, Deadpool. So yeah, just comment down below if you want to enter for a giveaway to win one of these stickers. We got the Avatar, the Last Airbender themed starters right there. We got a cute Blastoise, a couple of those. We got Venusaur. We got a Gengar eating some ice cream. We got a Snorlax munching on some burgers and fries. We got a really nice, what's over here? I think Umbreon is down here. Oh, we got Charizard. Charizard, can't go wrong with Charizard. We got the Umbreon and Espeon. Oh, they look so cute. So yeah, just comment down below what sticker you want. And one last thing before we go, I got my binder right here, like my nice binder. And I don't have, whatchamacallit, I don't have like the lowest rarity of the Galarian Zapdos. So I'm forced to play a high rarity Galarian Zapdos. I had to choose either between the alternate art right here or the golden one on your side of the screen on the right side. So I chose to go with the golden one today. Hi, Misty. You be good, okay? You be good. Mom's gonna be home to cuddle you soon, okay? Starting off our tournament, round number one, we're playing against someone with a World Championships 2010 mat, which was pretty cool. I think it was a gift to him. And we were fighting a Mew VMAX deck with our Arceus build. And I was really excited for this matchup because I do really well against Mews with this Arceus build just because we have so many dark attackers like Hoopa and Galarian Moltres V and the baby Galarian Moltres. However, this was a really close game. My opponent was really experienced. I could definitely tell that he had a lot of years under his belt. And it ended up coming down to a really close game where I was about to knock out a Mew VMAX for the win, and they managed to do a leap attack from their Mew V on the bench to send their Mew VMAX to the deck along with a couple of their Fusion Strike energies. And surprisingly enough, he was able to Marnie into the Fusion Strike energies that he needed and ended up pulling off a win against me using a Genesect attack out of all attackers, which was really surprising. I made a major misplay mid-game where I could have prevented my Arceus from being attacked by using a Galarian Moltres to attack instead, and that small little misplay, which honestly you might not even consider a misplay during the mid-game, was what ended up costing me the game in the end. So honestly, every little mistake does add up, especially against experienced players. They're always going to capitalize. So we have a round one loss against a Mew VMAX deck, and I was really heartbroken because this should have been an instant win for me. So on to round number two. Round number two, we have my Arceus deck once again squaring off against a Duraludon Duraludon VMAX deck. Now, I haven't fought too many Duraludons in the last couple of weeks, so this was definitely a refreshing matchup, and it was pretty close, and it was kind of scary seeing how many energies they were able to stack onto the Duraludon and then also use Hyper Potions on top of it. However, I did end up getting the W in the end. My attacks were just enough to get through to the Duraludon VMAX. I had to make sure I didn't have my special energies on Arceus to attack with it, and Hoopa ended up winning with the game-winning attack. So now my record is 1-1 against that Duraludon VMAX deck. On to a quick little intermission before our third round. Little Dark Fury, one of the competitors at this tournament, is also a YouTuber, and a Pokemon Company actually sends some early products. So I got an early look at the ETB for the Astral Radiance set, and I have to say it is amazing. A beautiful, beautiful box. Anyways, here's a look at a bunch of the cards he ended up pulling. Pokemon Company sent him a booster box and an ETB. So these are pretty much all of his pulls that he got from both of those products, and I gotta say the artwork in this set is phenomenal. The trainer gallery is really something to be excited about. The pull rates are looking really good, and there's so many good competitive cards in Astral Radiance coming out on May 27. Now, the set comes out on the same day the Vancouver Regionals is, so I won't be able to do an early unboxing on the same day just because the tournament is that day. However, you guys can expect some Astral Radiance once the stuff is out, and I do have some Astral Radiance openings on the channel already. So there's your look at Little Dark Fury's pulls from the booster box and the Elite Trainer box. A lot of good stuff, like a lot of good stuff that he pulled. So I'm hoping that my luck is as good as his when it comes to my turn, when it comes to the booster boxes and ETBs. With that said, let's take a look at game number 3. For game number 3, we have a little rematch against the player in the previous week who beat my Dragapult deck with an Umbreon deck because that weakness was just brutal. So for round number 3, we have an Arceus deck, which is mine, playing against their Duraludon deck. So I was kind of excited to fight against it because I was basically warmed up from the previous match. However, this time I made some very easy misplays at the start of the game, and essentially this was one of the quickest games ever where he got his Duraludon set up really fast and just bosses ordered each time I had my attacker ready to go. So he beat me just bosses orders attack, bosses orders attack, bosses orders attack, and it was brutal. So my record now is 1-2, and now let's get on to round number 4. On to round number 4, where our competitor has the playmat of the week. I want to spotlight. It is the tag team Blastoise and Piplup from, I believe, a League Cup Championship win. We have our Arceus build with the Burrs, Galarian Zapdos V, and our Galarian Moltres against their Arceus build, which is a quite similar build as well. I think it was a mirror match, and in this matchup, the other guy ended up just setting up really quickly. He got the energies he needed to get on, and going turn 1, going first as Arceus has a really big advantage because you're going to get your V-Star out real quick, and it was a quick loss again for round number 4. Fun mirror match, but it was just painful, you know, losing the mirror match when you know you could have had it. Before we get to round number 5, I did buy a bunch of Charizard blister packs for Brilliant Stars. If you guys want to see that video where I opened them all up, I'll leave it linked down below. And it was actually one of the lucky people who won a free booster pack with the raffles that they do every week. So I got one pack of Brilliant Stars to open up with the Charizard pack art very fittingly. And you guys are going to want to stick around for that last match because I end up versing against a mom. Yeah, I played against a mom, which was not like the typical kind of opponent I usually have. But anyways, let's get to this booster pack and then we'll get to the round 5 recap. We have an Electric Energy, we got Blunder Policy, Torkoal, Double Turbo Energy, Minccino, a Carablast, Buizel, a Hawlucha, Throw, a Reverse Holo Magmar, and a Golurk. All right, on to round number 5. So for round number 5, I had my my Arceus deck again, of course, fighting against the mom, who ended up using a Jolteon deck. First time playing Jolteon, or playing against a Jolteon in a long time, and I got absolutely destroyed. I bricked as hard as you could possibly brick with Arceus, and it was a quick loss. So I ended up crying myself to sleep that night, and if you want to help ease the pain, hit that like button down below and click on screen to watch another vlog. I'll catch you guys in the next video. And I can't believe I lost to someone's mom.